What happens to aborted Facebook statuses? That's one question that was addressed in a recent paper written by Suvik Das, who's a PhD student at Carnegie Mellon, and also a software engineer, Adam Kramer. Now, they both work at Facebook, so they have access to some really important information when it comes to their paper. And they actually found out that when you try to post something on Facebook, but then change your mind and fail to publish it, Facebook still keeps that information, and it could be problematic. So right now, Facebook is saying that, hey, you know what? The reality is, when you do that, all we have is metadata. We don't know the actual content of that aborted Facebook status. But I think that it would be fair to say that we're a little skeptical about that, because the software to actually read or know the contents of the status update exists. And the same technology is used for Google, for instance. If you are writing an email on Gmail and your computer crashes or something, that email is saved in the drafts folder. You can go back and you can continue writing the email. It's similar technology where something got aborted, but hey, you know what? You can bring it back. Before it even got published.
Now, look, Google does it because they don't want you to lose the mail. And that's actually helpful. It's helped me. I'm sure it's helped a lot of you when you were doing that. But then you can get rid of it. They have it as a saved draft, and then you can delete it, right? To our knowledge, they're not keeping it past that. What Facebook is doing is saying, well, I'd still like to have that little metadata action so that I can sell you other stuff based on the stuff you thought about writing but didn't quite post.
Exactly.
There's no need to keep that information. I mean, look, don't you have enough metadata on Facebook? I mean, you got all the documents you could possibly want. I mean, you've got billions and billions of data and information, all this stuff that you need. You don't need to also keep the stuff we deleted because we thought, boy, that was a stupid idea. Glad I didn't publish it. Right?
I mean, look, I definitely think this is problematic. And again, it always goes back to Facebook making money. It's a service that you get to use for free, but the reality is, yes, there's no exchange of currency, but at the same time, you are giving them your information. That is a form of money in this scenario. So they take that information, they sell it to a third party, and that third party advertises to you. Facebook wants to know everything you're thinking, because that information is valuable.
And all Facebook has to do is calm down a little bit, right? Like, everybody gets it. It's a free service. You're going to get ads.
And everyone's already oversharing.
Yeah, and look, do you know that if you post a picture that's information, or post comments and said that's information they could use to serve you an ad? Everybody knows that. We're all savvy about that. And that's the deal we're making with Facebook. We're fine with that, okay? Don't go and needlessly push people's buttons by saving the stuff they deleted for just a little extra gain. Because it bugs us out. It makes us think, well, what are you saving that for? What are you going to do? Turn it over to the NSA? And they say, we'd never, except for all the times that we did.
Exactly.
Right? So don't do it, man. There's got to be a limit to the greed, because it doesn't even help you, because then it hurts your reputation.
So there's one other feature on Facebook that I just recently noticed that I thought I would tell you guys about, because I think it's important. So this is relatively new. It's not brand new. But apparently now, if you, let's say you have a typo or something in one of your status updates, you can, or a comment that you leave on someone else's post, you can go back and edit it. You can fix that typo, and then it'll republish the corrected version of what you meant to write. Well, I didn't know this, but people can click on a link right underneath the comment that says edited. You just click on that and you see what the original comment was. So let's say you're getting into some sort of political rant, right? And you decide to really go off the rails. Someone has really angered you, and you write something that's full of profanity and something that you're not particularly proud of. And you change your mind. You're like, I just published that, but you know what? I'm going to edit it really quick. I'm going to take the profanity out, or I'm going to take this certain element out that makes me look really bad. Well, people can still look at that edited version.
Now, look, people might say there's value in that if you're a congressman, haha, we caught you, et cetera. They're going to catch you anyway, because if you're that high profile, they can do screen captures, et cetera, right? But for regular folks, look, they thought better of it. That's why they edited it. If they wanted you to see the original, then they wouldn't have edited it, right? So you can say that it was edited, Facebook can, without getting into, oh, here was the original dumbass comments that they made. Again, just balance of reason, man. Communicate with your audience a little bit to see what they want before you go and put in these features that piss people off.
Yep.
Yep?
Yep.
Okay.